Queen is the most famous band 5 decades ago up to this generation. I'm pretty sure that most of us hear the most famous song Bohemian Rhapsody. But few of the people didn't know where was the Queen started. Mates, today we will dig the history to introduce to you how the British rock band Queen started. It was in the West London on mid-1969 to 70, where Farrokh Bulsara became friends with his fellow student Tim Staffel, the bass guitarist and lead vocalist of the Smile Band. At that time, the Smile Band known for their gigs in Royal Albert Hall in the northern edge of South Kensington, London. There are 4 members of the Smile Band on 1968, and it was Brian May on the lead guitar, Tim Staffel on the bass and vocals, Roger Taylor on the drums, and Chris Smith on the keyboard. But on their gig on 1969 at Royal Albert Hall, Chris Smith left the band. Bulsara, who studied fashion graphic art designer at Ealing Art College, became a keen fan of the Smile Band. It was the time where Farrokh Bulsara asked the band if he could join the group as a lead singer, but Brian May has a discernment to Tim Staffel that he would not give up this role as a Smile vocalist. On 1970, Tim Staffel left the band because he is exploring another music genre and formed another group named Humpty Bum with the former Bee Gees drummer Colin Peterson. Brian May and Roger Taylor immediately approached Farrokh Bulsara to be the vocalist of the band, and he accepted it. For their bassist, Roger Taylor invited his friend Mike Gross to play in bass. The 4 played their first gig on June 26, 1970 at the City Hall of Truro, and on the same year at Imperial College. Bulsara suggested that the group Smile should be renamed to Queen, but the other members were uncertain at first, but he said, "It's wonderful and people will love it," and they agreed. At the same time, he changed his surname Bulsara to Mercury, inspired by the line Mother Mercury in the song My Fairy King. On July 1970, the group as Queen played their first gig in London. They attracted the attention of producer John Anthony, who was interested in the group's sound, but he thought that they had the wrong bass player. Mike Gross decided not to continue with the band, and he was replaced by Barry Mitchell. But he left also in 1971 and was replaced again by Doug Bogie for 2 gigs. On February 1971, they found John Deacon in the bar and invited him to be the bassist, and this completed the band because they were extremely unique and special in their own instruments. Immediately on the same date, Mercury designed the logo of the band inspired by zodiacal signs of its members, the 2 lions by John Deacon and Roger Taylor, who were Leo, a crab for Brian May, who was Cancer, and the 2 fairies for Mercury, who was Virgo. On the first 1 to 3 years of Queen, they undergone with their ups and downs journey, but they continued until they appeared in the Top of Pops in 1974, where they played 7 Seas of Rhye. 7 Seas of Rhye! This presentation was broadcast on television, which greatly promoted the theme. Quickly, EMI released a single with the song See What a Fool I've Been, with which they managed to be in the ranks of the 10 songs most listened for at least 10 weeks. The same year, the second album of the band was released, Queen 2, which was ranked number 5 on the English list. That year was a success to Queen, and they made their first tour in the United Kingdom. In the same year, their third album was released, Sheer Heart Attack, of which the Killer Queen and Flick of the Rest managed to enter the American lists. After this, they They tour in Europe, the United States, and Japan. In 1975, the first single of its next album was published, Bohemian Rhapsody, which they were during 18 months in the top of the list of the United Kingdom, and which granted Mercury the Ivor Nobel Prize to him for the second occasion.
They've played before more than 6 million people, and they've had 16 consecutive hits. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, the top band of the 80s are Queen.
For this, a video clip was made, with which it became usual to accompany the singles with an audiovisual sample. Finally, in November of that same year, A Night at the Opera would be released. And the band continued their successful journey by writing more songs and touring the world until Freddie Mercury became weak and died. By knowing the founder of Smilemates, it was Brian May who gathered its members and pioneered the band. It was Freddie Mercury formed the name Queen after they found the perfect 4 of 10. It was also Freddie who designed the logo and meaning of the band. The question is, who is the founder of Queen? The answer, mates, depends on how you digest your understanding while watching this video. Can I hear it on your comment below?
Shout out, and thanks to Jan Leslie Gemini to 98.
I just want to shout out and thank those people who joined my channel's membership button, and to those who sent me super thanks when every time I upload a new one. To Linda Blifert, Michelle Brobst, Sarah Thomas, Jolodib, Molly Beverly, and Mon Creek Creek. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, my friends, for your help, love, and support for me and my channel. When every time you do that, it motivates me to do more. I will appreciate more if you will send me some super thanks after watching this video. Thank you so much again, and God bless. Shalom.